Alright guys, we're going to get this thing loaded up, head to the track, and try to reset our stock engine record today. We've been an 859 and 155 with this stock Gen 1 Coyote engine. We're going to throw everything we've got at it and hopefully break the record. So to give you guys an idea what my approach is here, this first hit here was 21 pounds, and then I had 5 pounds of dome pressure on the scramble button. So my plan for every pass was to make the pass and then in high gear, grab the scramble button to get the data from the higher boost level, and then the next pass, the higher boost level would become my starting point without the scramble and go through the process again. So this tune-up here resulted in 21 pounds. We left on like 18. It was 21 pounds through first second. It was 23 pounds on the scramble button. I didn't realize till later in the night, but something was wrong with the scramble button. Alright, I wanted to explain something real quick to you guys. At a private rental, there's nobody in the ET shack at the end of the track. What that means is I don't actually get the time slip. It's handed to one of my crew people, which happens to be my beautiful wife, Jessica, at the starting line. So I don't know how fast the car is gone until I get all the way back to the pits. The scoreboards aren't lit up either because it's a private rental with a bunch of grudge cars, right? So obviously people are trying to hide their times because they're grudge cars. So interesting fact there. It's really weird not being able to know your slip until you get all the way back. It lacks a little bit of the initial excitement, but man, it all builds back up when you get back to the pit and see that time slip. Alright, so this hit here, we left on 19 pounds, it ramped to 26 in low gear. By the end of the track, again, I didn't realize the scramble button had a problem, so I grabbed the scramble and boost was moving between 28 and 23 up in high gear there, but still managed an 851, 158. That was actually resetting our previous stock engine record. The previous record was, again, an 859, 155. Yeah, so we were pretty happy with that. My wife was messing with me. She gave me the slip when I got back to the pits and said, "Oh, so close, an 860. Goofball. I was all confused. Anyway, so yeah, third pass of the year, and we reset the stock engine record already, but we're not done yet. Alright, so being that we had already reset the stock engine record on our third pass there, I kind of threw a bit at it here, not sure what to expect. I knew we were on the limit of our injectors. We were 90-some% or 88% or something like that injector duty cycle on the 851 pass. But the car is also a bit overfueled, so I kind of was just like, we're just going to turn it up and see what happens. So this was actually 48 pounds of dome pressure up front, ramped down to 45 pounds of dome pressure during the pass. And yeah, definitely happy with the results. Check this thing out. Two things. I actually remembered to pull the chute at the stripe this time instead of about 800 foot afterwards, which is good. You notice the car died on decel, which isn't uncommon. It has done that in the past. But I want you to listen to what the valve train sounds like once I get it running after all of the insanely loud brake noises go away. Listen to the noise that the valve train makes, and I'll show you guys what that was after. Alright, so I tried to eliminate some of the background noise so you could hear my wife and I's conversation. Normally, she waits till I get back to the pits to hand me the slip, and as I was pulling away from packing the chute there, she was pulling up in the golf cart, so I knew it was a good hit because she was just super excited, which was very cool to be able to share that excitement with your significant other there. Is definitely awesome. But anyway, I hope you could hear a little bit of our conversation. You can hear her tell me the slip and then, or the ET, and then somebody's making a hit as she says the mile an hour, so it's a little hard to make out. But obviously, you guys saw the time slip there. We went an 8:26 at 164 mile an hour. It was a 125 60 foot. The car has actually 60 foot a bit better in the past. It's been a 124. It's been a handful of 124s actually. But it had significant more power in it to make the same 60 foot time tonight. And I'm not really sure 100% what that's about. I'll go through that again later. And I'm going to do another video that's more in-depth on the data side of this pass, so go through the data log with you and kind of analyze the what I think of the suspension setup changes and what just the data log itself looks like for all the engine data and maybe what's a little bit left. But in a nutshell, man, that was our day. Just awesome. I mean, we made 4 hits all year. We went like 2 to 3 tenths faster every pass we made today. So definitely stoked, definitely happy. The engine, the noise that it was making, it actually was 100% sounded okay once I got back to the pits. At this point, this is a week later now as I'm making this video, and I have not pulled the filter off of it to see if there's metal in the oil or looked at anything. But I'll put a screenshot up here and you'll see that it lost oil pressure mid-high gear. Now I think that's just a windage thing due to the added crankcase pressure and a little bit more RPM. I was turning 8,500 through the traps. That pass also was 32 pounds down track, left on 20. So quite a bit of power being put through that thing. It's just crazy. Stock long block Coyote, right? So let's say oil pump gears only. I mean, it is stock camshafts, valve springs, timing chains. It is just, it baffles me that it stayed together, or it has stayed together. It's still together, essentially. We haven't had any catastrophic failure. I really think the oil pressure thing could be solved just by adding a little bit more oil to it. I don't think at this point we are going to make another attempt with this engine in this car. We're going to change what our approach is for next time. We're going to try to do, I'm putting a new engine together for the car. We're going to do some half-mile stuff end of the year, so look forward to videos from that. But yeah, that's it from this one. Definitely a great day. So the new stock Gen 1 Coyote engine record, 826, 164 mile an hour. I don't think anybody's going to touch that for a really long time. Just some quick notes. The car weighs 3730 with me in it. And we were pretty maxed out on a set of Siemens Deca 220 injectors, 42 pounds of base pressure. It saw 99% injector duty up top, but it is slightly over fueled. So figure if you're going to do some math based on for horsepower calculations, somewhere in that 90 to 93 injector duty area is where I would shoot for the math. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to work on making this technical video right now, so I'm going to put a link to that in this end screen here as soon as I post that, so look for that to come out. That'll be cool. I'll go more in depth on the data log, so check it out.